Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I'd like to give all honors and glories and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do rule well, who told us the truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, just scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth. I'm back here once again. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. I'm going to be straight to the point with this video. I'm going to cover over the topics, the times that we living in, It's about the end times. It's about Jacob's trouble, the Teotawaki, the end of the world as we know it, the end of Esau's world as we know it. Crap hitting the fan, shit hitting the fan, The real horrors behind what we about to see in these last days, I'm gonna use two videos from these preppers, I'm gonna use for fair use though. So before I begin to play these videos, I'm gonna use a little bit of their segments, their talking points, and cover over that with the scriptures to really give you brothers and you and sisters a real visualization of what we getting ready to see out here in these last days. The cannibalism, slavery coming back, World War III, Yahawashi's return, different pestilences and diseases, newly created creatures being found and discovered all across the planet Earth. The return of Yahawashi and the whole host of the heavens, the angels, the angelic army of the chariots coming down to save the hopeful elect. We getting ready to see some things play out, man. And we got to stay on point going on forward from here on out, because it's going to get real dark. It's going to get real hard. And a lot of these other Israelite groups, a lot of these other groups that's out there, a lot of these other camps, especially the affiliate camps, they goofing around right now, man. A lot of guys that's in this thing, they just doing this just for clout chasing, just for attention, just for the wrong reasons. And a lot of people's getting ready to fall out this truth, man. But without further ado, play a few segments of this video about the guy that goes by the name of Integrative Preparedness. And look at that, it's 144. All praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Shai. It's 144. So, before I begin, I'll play this clip real quick. Get a few precepts, and that'll be the lesson. Let's go.
Known these people all my life. They will say that the system is collapsing, and therefore, and the financials are all phony.
Also, this is for fair use. This is for this is underneath the Copyright Act of 1976. It's the Fair Use Copyright Act that I'm using right now. I'm not using this for anything else. I'm not using these videos or any of this information for any profit. I'm just only using this to actually teach the scriptures and actually make a scriptural lesson upon the Bible. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing less. That's it.
Because they themselves have not done well at it. And saying that it's collapsing is a lot easier than trying to better themselves so that they are successful within the system that we have. One of the best things that you can do right now for your preparedness is to make yourself successful in this system so you have the resources to get what you need in order to survive and then live well after a total collapse of everything. See, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And I'll tell you, I get, not that it matters to me much, but after I hear this stuff over and over again, it just, it gets real thin, doesn't it? Okay.
I'm going to get a few precepts to cover this, because at the end of the day, you can't prepare for a time that we ain't never seen before. You see a lot of these preppers, man, they give you guys false hope. I'm going to get a precept upon this too. The time of Jacob's trouble. You can't prepare for this time, man. A lot of you jakes that's out there that's playing games thinking that you're going to be able to get all these supplies and you want to be in that same spirit as an Edomite. Your ass is in trouble, homeboy. You in the wrong spirit. You're not coming back to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. I'm telling you, man, them guns and them weapons ain't going to save you in them times, man. Shit. You got the KKK militia out here. You got the neo-Nazis. All these different white, black water mercenary groups that's being signed being sent out here on a mission to destroy and take over Babylon, the Great America, they gonna come into your neighborhoods, man. You know, they coming into your neighborhoods, man. And it's not gonna be funny, man. It's not gonna be funny. Ain't gonna be nothing to laugh about when you see the Ku Klux Klan with the prepper gear coming to your neighborhoods, and destroying y'all buildings and blowing up your plate and blowing up your project apartment complexes, man. You know, because that's what's gonna come to pass, man. Also, this is a quick testimony. I've been having a lot of dreams lately about Jacob's trouble. You know, it's a quick testimony. You know, in these last days that we coming into, I've been seeing a lot of visions now that YAHAWASHI is getting ready to pull the plug on this place, man. He's getting ready to destroy this place. And I've been seeing a lot of visions of Jake, you know, the Israelites, you know, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all getting ready to see judgment that y'all never seen before, man. A lot of our women is getting ready to get put to death in mass, brutal ways, mass numbers, alongside with their, you know what I mean? You know, these menstruous women is bringing forth these little monstrous kids. A lot of these children, they gonna get destroyed and get judged too. But this is the book of Jeremiah chapter 30. And this is gonna be, I'm gonna start at verse 3. For lo, the days come, saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord YAHAWASHI. And I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. And these are the words that the Lord YAHAWASHI spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. And that's the time that's coming, man. It's gonna be a great trembling, and it's gonna be a great trembling of fear and uneasiness out here on this earth, man. A lot of you 2/3, a lot of you niggas that think that everything's a game. It's not gonna be fun and games no more real soon, man. Because the Lord is putting his spirit upon the so-called white man Esau Edom to come down upon you niggas with unholy wrath. And it's gonna be hellfire being spewed out upon all you 2/3 of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans out there, man. It's gonna be hellfiery bullets being sent to you niggas' neighborhoods, bro. And we not saying this shit, Salaki. We not saying this stuff for no reason, man. We not preaching this word for no, we not telling you guys this for no reason, because this time is coming, man. Esau is sending out the ICE agents, these different martial law troops. They coming, man. And they not gonna show you niggas no mercy, man. They not gonna play no fucking games with you 2/3, man. And I've been seeing these visions lately. The Lord is going to put the spirit, that white racist slave, on the spirit back on these Edomites, these white people. And they're not going to give a single F, a single freaking crap. I'm trying not to swear. I'm going to just start using different words. Because it's our people, they don't see how severe these times are, man. They don't really get it, man. YAHAWASHI is getting ready to prepare a race war on this planet Earth in America, on the Western Hemisphere. In the United States of America, Babylon the Great is going to experience the worst times ever known in human history, alongside with the entire four corners of the planet Earth. This entire globe is going to experience something catastrophic. And you guys is out here thinking that this truth is going to be here forever. Y'all not taking this seriously. Y'all not taking it to lock. You're not taking this truth seriously. That's your ass, man. You're going to just get caught up out there in the judgments, man. This is verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with a child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins. See, men is going to be scared like women in these times, man. So how much more you feminist chicks that say that you don't need a man's righteous authority and his order within the households and all that, how much more when that time comes, when you start seeing these evil, wicked men committing cannibalism and having sex slaves and all this type of stuff going on. That you always would see inside these end time movies and Jacob's trouble, apocalyptic events like The Walking Dead and Black Summer and all these different events that's gonna take place. Where you gotta literally travel out in the snowy areas, the snowy climate times, when the temperatures start to go down, when it starts to change, when the weather fluctuates and it's becoming to summertime. The dog days of summer and the dog days of winter is coming, man. There ain't gonna be no more power, no more food, no more water. The streets is gonna be completely filled with dead bodies everywhere, newly created creatures, all types of different creatures and all types of different things and events. It's gonna unfold on this planet. And that's when you 2/3 is gonna know that everything we've been saying was the truth all along. And it's gonna be too late. We will not be here no more. We won't even be living in our houses. I'm not gonna be doing these sit-down lessons for forever, man. It's gonna come a day where I feel it too. My channel gonna get taken down. Like I see it coming. That's why I'm preaching and teaching these lessons as much as I can. We all putting our best foot forward in this truth. All the brothers on down, man. All the brothers that's been here for years on down, that's been knowing about this truth. You 2/3, you don't got no excuses no more, man. The time is coming where the blood is going to be washed off of our hands. I'm going to continue on. As a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Seeing who's the he, that's the hopeful elect. We going to be saved out of this, man. The brothers, the sincere brothers and few sincere sisters is in this truth that really truly put their best foot forward. That's really humble. You know? We willing to get things right. We willing to get our souls on the right path. Righteousness, man. We doing what's right. We not committing no evil acts out here, man. We being modest. We're not being immodest. We're being modest about ourselves, man. We're doing the best we can on the right-hand side to do what's right. Even if it means we gotta get put to death. Fuck it, so be it, man. We don't even mind that. Because there ain't nothing out here for us in this world, so fuck it. We ain't afraid to die. No brother in this truth should be afraid to draw their last breath for what is right. Straight up and down. But anyways, man, you know, I don't want to make this lesson too long. You know, I'm going to go straight to the point with this, man. Because I'm owner for a lot of things I've done in my life, too. We all got to own up for everything we done in our lives as well, too. While we're in this truth, this is a righteous sacrifice for our own behalf through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI on YAHAWASHI's behalf, first and foremost, I meant to say. You know, we all got to suffer on the right-hand side for everything we done on the left-hand side when we was in the world. We doing this for righteousness' sake. We'll play a few more of these minutes of this video. Have them get a few more precepts. Have them close it on out. I don't want to make this lesson too long. We coming into the times, man, where shit. You don't got YAHAWASHI on your side. You finished, man. Your ass is out of here at that point. You gonna be cooked out here, man. You know? You coming into these times, man.
What's the problem?
Man, the Lord is getting ready to shut everything down real soon, man. I gotta find that other video. Seeing you women, man. You women are getting ready to face y'all wrath, man. That you got, look at this right here, man. Woman called Chicago mayor a nigga. And guess who it is? You guessed it. The so-called nigga woman herself, the 2/3 evil Eve herself. Man, yo, I swear, man. I can't even find that other video. I think it was Viking Preparedness. I'm gonna get this video. I'm gonna get Viking Preparedness. Yeah, because you know these days is coming, man. You know, we coming into these times, man. You know, the days of playing games is over with, man. The days of playing games is over with. The days of playing games is coming to an end. And I used to watch his videos too, but he kind of says a lot of things kind of going off a little bit. Like a lot of things he says a little bit. Well, he tells the truth a little bit, certain things, but you know, he's Edomite. So you guys chew the bones and spit certain things out. But, man. So there we go. Here it is right here. I'm going to play this video.
Hello, YouTube, my old friend. I've come to talk with
This is fair use. I'm not using this for anything that does any fair gain at all. This is for fair use only. So that's it. That's what I'm going to say for right now. I'm not using this to gain no profit. It's just me. This is just for me to preach this word, preach the lesson to the hopefully elect. And that's it. And that's that. I'm gonna just be blunt and real with it. We here to seal up the hopeful elect and teach the Bible. That's it. It's that.
you again. Welcome to Viking Preparedness. I'm Pastor Joe Fox, and today I'm going to talk to those of you who watch Viking Preparedness, and I'm...
And look at his shirt. Look at his shirt, man. Look what it says. Come out of her, my people. You know, man, get the precept on that, man. Because that's you 2/3, man. That's you 2/3, man. Y'all don't want to let go of Babylon, man. Y'all want to hold on to this place. And we telling our people to come out of this place, man. You know? Come out of her, my people. You know what I mean? This place is not our rest, man. This place is not our rest. This place is not our rest. This is the book. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 4. And it says it right here. You tell me this is us preaching to the 2/3 of our people. We're trying to tell them to get away from the wickedness of this world and come back through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. Come back to YAHAWASHI and repent and get right. Here it is right here. It says it right here. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not her plagues. And who's the her? Who's the her? That's Babylon the Great, Sodom and Gomorrah, the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, this evil, wicked land. This place is about to get wiped out and annihilated. We getting ready to see all these things hit this earth. And you 2/3 is thinking that this shit, it's like you 2/3 is thinking that everything is a goddamn game, man. You know, we telling y'all that the scriptures is the only thing that we need as of right now. Y'all want to scoff and laugh at every fucking thing. Everything with the 2/3 is a joke. They not humble. They not disciplined. They don't got no self-respect. They don't got no respect for other people. You 2/3 are getting ready to face the wrath of Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushua. And we not going to feel no type of way for you, nor Esau, nor the heathen nations. None of these people. Y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it. I'll play a few minutes of this man's video. I'm going to close it on out after that. I'm going to get one more precept. I'm going to close it on out. Because the days of playing games is about to be finished and done away with. There ain't going to be no more Facebook real soon. Facebook going to be dead and gone. It's going to be the times we coming into. This is going to be looked upon as like the golden times, man. Shit, compared to the times we coming into, it's going to be, man, the people we going to have to face against is going to be some crazy people out here, man.
those of you who watch Viking Preparedness, and I'm going to use as a example, as an illustration, my shed and this pan. Let's get going. So, the vast majority of y'all, those of you who are watching this, are cool people with whom I could hang out. I know that just from the times I have gotten together with people that is like, oh, I watch all your videos, yada, yada, or whatever. Cool people with whom I could hang out. Just the camera, not a cameraman. But you, those of you who are cool people, good people, decent people, use whatever positive words you want, have to admit that there are idiots on YouTube. And unfortunately, they're loud. So that's one. And then number two is YouTube itself sucks. Recently, for Patreon, where I spoke about managing your life now because bad times are coming. And if you think life is difficult and full of drama now, you ain't seen nothing yet. And so you got to get yourself sorted now so you can deal with stuff that's coming, right? People who go off on the internet, who just start vomiting all over their keyboard, they're not stable. And they're not going to do well. And what I told the people on Patreon, amongst other things, was, look, you need to sort your life now, and you need to cut the slack. And you need to get rid of those people out of your life now. If they're like that now, they're going to be worse when the balloon goes up. Get rid of that negativity, man, in your life. That's what I do. It's amazing. When you go back, if you do.
And the thing is, too, is that, a lot of these people are going to turn against each other in the last days, man. Like it tells you inside the book of 2nd Esdras. A lot of people, they getting ready to snap, man. They getting ready to lose their minds. And what he's going into, Viking Preparedness, what he's going into is the different personalities and characteristics that we're going to be facing against in these last days, We're going to be coming against some wicked, evil people, man. It's going to come a point where you might have to take somebody's life just to defend and take care of your own family. You might be your own relatives that you might have to fight against, man. They might try to take your life, and they might try to kill you and take what you got, man. Shit, you don't know how this is going to play out, man. You don't know how YAHAWASHI is going to make things happen in the last days of Jacob's trouble. He going to, like what one of the brothers said, the YAHAWASHI, the Lord, he's going to push all of us to the limit, man. We all going to be pushed over to the limit where we going to go through some scenarios and some hard, dark times that's going to hit this earth. And a lot of us is going to be pushed to the limit where we're going to put our faith on overdrive, man. We're going to really put our faith on the Lord, man. Because there's going to come a point where we're going to fight to the death against a lot of people. I'm going to get that real quick before I close this out. I'm going to get that real quick before I close this on out. Because that's the times we're coming into. See, a lot of you guys is in this truth that's just doing this for clout. And you just doing this, you just bullshit, man. You thinking everything, and a lot of you guys thinking everything's a fucking game. Friends, y'all fight amongst each other like enemies, man. Your own family gonna turn on you. You know what I mean? Your own friends and your family gonna turn on you, man. You know what I mean? People gonna turn on each other in the last days, man. The book of 2nd Esdras. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15. I'll get the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15. This is verse 14 right here. Woe to the world. Woe means destruction. So woe/destruction to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For that there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. See, you're not going to be able to do any of that stuff, man. Traveling and going freely wherever you want to, going to different states, going to different countries. That's going to be a thing of the past, man. That's going to be over with. Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be destroyed, the houses shall, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy the houses with the sword, spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. You know, these are the times that's coming, man. These are the times that's coming to the planet, man. Verse 27, let's skip on down to verse 27. For now all the plagues come upon the whole earth. See, nowhere's going to be safe, man. The plagues of destruction, famine, and death, and diseases is going to hit this entire planet earth. You ain't going to be able to run nowhere, man. And ye shall remain in them, see? Stop playing, man. YAHAWASHI is telling you in verse 27, in the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, and on verse 27, he's telling you, YAHAWASHI is telling us, as the hopeful elect, that nowhere on the planet Earth is going to be safe, even for the Israelite foreigners that's on the other side of the four corners of the planet. If you're not in this truth, your behind is out of here, man. You getting destroyed out here, man. You're going to remain in this time frame. You're going to remain on this planet Earth with the plagues that's going to hit this planet. Ain't nowhere safe. Ain't nowhere going to be safe for anybody, man. The only ones that's going to be safe is the ones that put their faith and trust in Yahweh and YAHAWASHI. That is it. This Bible, this truth is going to be the only thing we going to need, man. We cannot discredit our faith for nothing else. That is it. I don't care what nobody say, man. This truth goes above all things, man. We got to be really on point and be in this faith until the end. I'm going to continue. For Yahweh thy power shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Oh boy. I had to take a breather, man. Shit. Man, yo, the Lord not going to deliver none of you people that's going to be really sinning against him in these last days, man. That's why we need to fear the Heavenly Father, because he's going to bring upon the destruction upon this planet, and it's going to be something that we ain't never seen before, man. Man, oh man, yo. Man. Just look at that, man. Look at this, man. This is the book. This is verse 31 right here. And then shall the dragons. That's the heathen nations right there. That's the other heathen nations. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature. And if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them, that's them talking about, persecuting the hopeful elect in these last days. They're gonna try to come against us, because us believing the true names of YAHAWASHI, we're gonna be hated by everybody. They're gonna try to persecute us across the entire planet Earth. Right here, verse 32. Then these shall be troubled, and keep silence through their power, and shall flee. Man. And from the land of the Assyrians shall the enemy besiege them and consume some of them, and in their law and in their host shall be fear and dread and strife among their kings. Verse 34, behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon. Man, it's like, this is, we entering some serious times, brothers. Man, just reading the book of 2nd Esdras, man, it just does something to me, man, because We headed into these times. We right here, man. We in the book of Second Esdras, man. We about to see this be fulfilled, man. Bible prophecy. We about to see everything in the scriptures come to pass, man. And we here. We living in it. We about to see this be fulfilled. We about to see the destruction of all these different countries. We about to see YAHAWASHI judge the four corners of the planet. We about to see them try to persecute us for believing in the true names. We about to see all these things unfold, man. And we want to stay on our faith until the end, even if it means death. We want to stay in this faith until the end, until the very bitter end. Man, y'all don't know how serious this is, man. Y'all don't know how serious that is. Verse 34, behold, clouds from the east, and from the north onto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm. Man, let's talk about the chariots, man. The chariots gonna come from the east and the north into the south. And it's going to be a fearful, dreadful sight to see, because they're going to be coming to destroy this place. Verse 35, they shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth. Even their own star, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly, and dung of men unto the camel's howl. Verse 37, and there shall be a great fearfulness and trembling upon earth. See this right here? It's telling you that it's going to be fear and trembling upon the earth. The Lord is about to summon fear and trembling upon the planet Earth. Man. Man, yo. Man, we can't exaggerate this enough, man. We living in these times, man. It's lucky. Like, man. These days is coming, man. These days is coming, man. I'll continue. I'm going to read this one more time. This is the book, 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 37. It says it right here. And there shall be a great fearfulness and trembling upon earth, and they that see the wrath shall be afraid. They're going to see YAHAWASHI. They're going to see YAHAWASHI's wrath. We're going to see the Lord's wrath upon this planet, man. And the people going to be scared in these times, man. Fearful. All these mighty men, all these tough guys, these preppers, and people like this, Viking preparedness and integrative preparedness, and all these Edomites, all these people that's up there, that got all these different supplies and all this different prepper gear, they gonna be scared to death upon what's gonna come upon this planet. It's not gonna be something to laugh about, man. No Hollywood movie, nothing in this world can compare to how ruthless and how brutal the judgment's gonna be in the last days through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, man. And this is why we gotta stay on point. We can't be of the world, man. We have to stay on point until the end, man. We gotta stay in this truth and be faithful until the very end. Nothing cannot deter us from this faith. We gotta recognize and realize what we gotta really stand on. We gotta stand on the foundation of YAHAWASHI until the end. And they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them. Verse 38, and then shall there come great storms from the south and from the north, and another part from the west. And strong wind shall arise from the east, and shall open it in the cloud which he raised up in wrath, and the stars stirred to cause fear toward the east, and west wind shall be destroyed. So there you have it, man. So there you have it. So there you have it, man. You can't prepare for a time like that, man. The Bible tells you cannot prepare for a time like that. How you gonna be able to prepare for a time that you ain't never even experienced before. Make that make sense, man. Make it make sense. You can't prepare for that. you people, man. You people, bro. You people gonna learn, man. I'm gonna get one more precept. I'm gonna end it. Yeah, man. You people, man. Man, you people don't know, man. This is why we supposed to be grateful and humble that we in this truth, man. I'm gonna read one more. I'm gonna read a few more precepts, and that'll be the end of it. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the archangel Michael. He is the most powerful, strongest angel in all of the heavens. You know? Think about it, man. Almost everybody that achieved greatness, their name is Michael, man. You think about Mike Tyson, all the mighty men, all the greatest stars of all time was named after Michael. Michael was the strongest archangel. Archangel Michael. That's how you say his name in Hebrew, Michael. The Archangel Michael. You know? And at that time shall the Archangel Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And that shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that it shall be found written in the book of life. And that's talking about the hopeful elect. That's talking about the hopeful elect in this truth. The sincere brothers and few sincere sisters that's teaching. The few sincere sisters that believe the words that's being taught by the prophets. That's who it's talking about, man. The sincere brothers that's teaching his word, and there's few sincere sisters that's listening to the brothers teaching. That's what this verse is talking about, man. It's a lock in for me being all over the place a little bit, like, being not along with him, but just being, just excited, but at the same time, because the times we coming into, man, we gonna really need the Lord. Like how people don't get how serious it is, man. Like with the book of, with the prophet Habakkuk and Edris saw, I can just imagine just an inkling of what they saw, man. I can't even imagine. I could just feel it, like. And then you tell our people these things, they think it's funny, man. All right. This is the book of Daniel. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Verse 3 is the final verse I'm going to read right now to close this lesson out. Verse 3, and they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament. That's talking about the hopeful elect that knows this truth. The 144,000 and 1/3. We going to shine in these last days, man. The 144,000 hopeful elect, man. We going to shine. We going to shine these last days, man. Because we did the work. We did what was right. We did what needed to be done. We did what needed to be done. And they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. So there you have it, man. The hopeful elect is going to be delivered and saved out of the destruction that's going to come upon this planet. So with that, I'd like to give all honors and glories and infinite praises to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well towards the truth. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, which is scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until next time, Shalom.